Hey guys, Jumping Snail back again. I've been playing a few games recently, quite a few, so I'm going to be uploading quite a lot this week, probably today and tomorrow. Uh, got an Akali mid game for you, classic level 1 invade, where a bot lane sits at the buff rather than here, level 1 straight away, so you get to see an Ezreal flash and heal level 1. Good shield by Johnny here, but yeah, classic stuff there. I was sitting this entrance. I usually recommend bot lane sits here just to make sure that that sort of stuff doesn't happen. But anyway, it's all good. Nothing too bad there. No first bloods given or anything. We have the Darius vs Yasuo top lane matchup, which is, as far as I'm aware, heavily Darius favored, but you'll see that that's not always the case. This person was pretty new to Darius, and I don't think they'd ever played the matchup before. So it gets a little bit out of hand, as you'll see. I think Yasuo is pushing level 1, so he's going to hit level 2 first, which is probably what happens. This Galio isn't pushing me in with Q level 1. I'm pretty sure he took it, but he's not using it for some reason. Anyway, Nidalee going for a nice little invade here. This Nidalee actually does a lot of work this game, even though she doesn't place her traps correctly. Scion jungle in the enemy team, I think he's doing something close to a full clear, I'm not really sure. Maybe just did wolves instead. Anyway, I'm playing quite aggressively because this guy's not pushing me in, so that tells me he doesn't really know the matchup very well. Nidalee escaping with her life with a red buff. Not sure if we saw him there or not. Anyway, so I'm trading a little bit with this guy. I have a fairly decent amount of sustain in the lane, whereas he's only got a couple of health potions. I've taken Doran Shield because I expect to be poked pretty heavily by this champion. Nidalee taking Scuttle Crab, really good, healing up a bit. I'm just doing farming as safely as I can while getting a bit of damage in. I'm just going to watch this because I want to see how this actually happens. Because I know that this is where first blood happens. It might be because of this. Yasuo doesn't engage with his jungler. Oh, apparently it doesn't matter. Okay, good flash. Galio finally started using Q and pushed me in under turret. Missing CS because I'm bad. Darius warding finally, great. I would recommend if your top lane ward after the second set of minions comes, third maybe if you're really far. If you think the jungler's a bit of a slow clearer. And given that Nidalee actually stole the red, you know that he knew it wasn't there early, so he probably should have just done it on the third or fourth wave. So this might be where it happens. This is looking good for Darius. Yasuo has Ignite. That's probably what happened. Yeah, Darius has Flash Ghost. Okay, fair enough. That was actually a very close fight, but I think Darius didn't really realize that the Ignite would stop his healing that much, maybe. Nidalee invading more camps. Left another trap there. That's weird. Maybe that's just her way of marking camps she's done or something. I don't know. Yeah, so just trading. I'm up 10 CS for some reason against Galio. That shouldn't really be a thing. He beats me pretty early, and then later on, well, I shouldn't ever really be able to kill a Galio. Let's be honest. But this one is a little bit inexperienced, and I like to think that I've just played a bit more of the matchup than him, so I've got a bit more experience. Maybe that's where the advantage ends up being from. So I'm up 7 CS. He backed and TP'd back to lane, I think. Yeah, not really sure what that was about, but I guess sure. I've taken a bit too much minion damage here, but that's because I know Darius is coming. It's actually cool. I've taken way too much here. Like, these Darius roams are really strange. He does a couple of them, and overall, they're not amazing. Does he even have a summoner spell up? He doesn't even have Ghost or Flash up, so at best, he might have got a Panic Flash from this guy. So I've taken heaps of damage from minions, and I just decided that it's not worth sticking around for. I'm going to lose a few minions, including a cannon, which is very sad, but I just don't want to die, so that's fine. I do have enough for a revolver, which is great, and boots, so that'll help me just kind of dodge his damage a little bit. So I lose the cannon there, very sad. Cyan comes for an invade here. This is really strange. Maybe he's thinking, oh, she invades me, maybe I should go and invade her, but honestly, he's not. Like, he's a kind of slow shit champion. So I just walk away. Nothing happens. Now I've hit 6, and so has this guy. He's running to help, but he's now on no HP because he's walked towards them, and I've just pounced on him. Cool. Flash to secure that. I just sit in my shroud and let his ghost die. Great stuff for me. So I've got a kill and assist off that, and Nidalee has gotten a kill. Excellent for both of us. I'm also still up 5 CS, and I've got a wave that I'm going to push into his turret. And because he TP'd earlier, it's not up, so he's not going to get back in time for this. I think Cyan might go back to get some of it. I'm not sure. Actually, I think he may actually get back in time for the experience and some of these minions, which is a bit sad. But you know what? That's fine. Vel'Koz's warding here, which is great, but they don't have anything here, and I've just pushed a wave into turret, so I'm just going to walk bot. I think I was typing something to my bot lane, not sure. Or maybe I was just waiting for them to clear a bit of this so that they don't lose too much when I come in. Okay, got a flash and a heal from him, great stuff. Vel'Koz also flashing, very good as well. So double summoners blown, or triple for this team. Give these guys a bit of a break because they were getting pushed in a bit. Janna not dodging stuff. Now this guy's, I've just pinged that he's missing, and they're pushing in. Janna really low. That wasn't even Galio. That was just Vel'Koz and her not paying attention. You notice this Janna, if you watch her this game, she is not at all paying attention to the map. It's pretty sad. Yeah. Ezreal. Yeah, bot lane. Not the best decision making. Maybe just leave. Give them up a turret if you have to. Not worth your death because they get the turret as well then. Anyway, back to mid lane. Still up, 11 CS. Darius with another pointless roam. He gets a little bit of damage onto him. Like, talking like 200 HP maybe at most. I mean, it all helps, but this is happening. He's just missed an entire wave of minions. I don't know why he thought that was a good plan. But I've gone and gotten a good trade on Galio. This guy finally got his blue. He's starting to ward his jungle now because Nidalee's invading so much. She's found the pink, great. Free gold. Denied vision. This dragon's up. Infernal. I want to get this if possible. So I really want to kill this guy because he's quite low. He's at half HP. 30% mana. I want to dive him, and I think I ping Nidalee and tell her that I want to dive him, but I think she just ignores me, and I don't know why. I think she just thinks I'm crazy to try and dive a Galio. Yeah, top. Oh, he killed him. He killed him in a 1v1 somehow. Good job, buddy. Alright, that's the way the matchup should go. Unfortunately, Yasuo is up 36 CS, so that's like a kill or two anyway, so Yasuo is kind of destroying human lane just because of CS. Pretty sad stuff. I don't think it turns out to be a huge issue later on, because I get pretty fed and Nidalee gets pretty fed. So this Galio's now got almost no mana, and I'm just trying to trade with him as much as possible, because I can get free trades like that, where, you know, I take 20% of my HP, but then, you know, I have a passive or two auto and I'm pretty much back to full again. Galio forced to back. He's got this new fried chicken skin, pretty cool. Don't mind it. There's some cool chicken sounds as well, which is also amusing. Nidalee ganking bot and getting kills for their team. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, as I said, this Nidalee does quite a lot of work this game. I didn't really notice it at the time. So I've gone for a roam. At the same time, Yasuo has gone to do Scuttle Crab. Kind of weird. So I pushed this into turret. This is just reset back to the middle. This guy's gone to do Scuttle Crab. This is really amusing. He's had all this time while he's doing that to notice that I'm not mid. And I'm backing because I think he's backed. And then I find out he's still here. So combo him down. I'll just go for the dive. I just ignited him. All good stuff. And then he starts spam pinging question mark pings from his mid laner. Oh, where was everyone? You can't see the chat, but yeah, so I was spam pinging that. The man who spent 30 seconds walking in the river, and apparently during that time he didn't look at the map once. Let that be a lesson to you. Don't blame your teammates. That was a really obvious thing to see that I wasn't there. He just decided not to look. Classic Yasuo players. Blame your team for any mistakes you make. Alright, Janna dies because she's not paying attention to things. She didn't even get hit by Cyan ult. He just whiffed it. Goal straight through the middle of him. But anyway, that's all good. So Galio now has a kill, which is sad because he was really far behind. So I've jumped behind him to make sure that when he jumps out, when he does his little thing, he does his little charge up, so he moves back this way and then he charges forward. When I jump to him and he moves this way and he tries to charge forward, he then hits me and stops. So I've stopped him from escaping by using my body. Nice little trick for a few different champions that can do that. Katarina's another one. You end up, whenever you shunpo to people, you land behind them. Same with Akali R. You always end up on the back side of them. So little thing to understand there. So Nidalee has stopped invading the blue buff, so I figure I'll go do it. I didn't actually even remember that she'd gone and stolen the blue buff earlier. I've just, this is just me playing jungle a lot, and I remember, oh hey, it's about this time. This guy hasn't gone and done any buffs recently. Let's go do that. I think I saw him mid and I didn't see any buffs on him, so I figured I'd go check. Darius, not paying attention to the map, got 3-man top. Bot lane recalled. They're going to get top turret as well. So the enemy team is doing quite well. They're rotating well. They got bottom tower, rotated to top, got top tower. I remember Darius complaining that, oh, you know, you didn't call missing or whatever, and I just said, well, you know, this is a pretty standard thing. Like, when you take bot turret, a lot of the time bot lane run goes top and swaps lanes, because then they can take top turret. So exactly what they just did. So everyone gets to learn a little bit this game. It's good. Unfortunately, at this point, they kind of stall. The game gets really boring, honestly, for a while, and I'm just going to fast forward through a bunch of it. So I see Volkos, combo him down to almost nothing. Yep, Lanius gets killed. Galio comes in with the ult. Jin ulting. I Zhonya's because I don't want to get CC'd heavily. This guy's still really weak, so I just go on him. I'm like, you guys can't kill me. Way too much damage for you. He flashes and gives me another person to hit with E when I go in Jin. Always nice. I'm backing out a little bit here, so I'm taking some damage. Darius going in for the tower dive. He should have just left, but he's gone this way instead, right into the Cyan passive. Bad move. So he walked in. He was on about half health. He probably should have just exited this way, but unfortunately he's decided that he's just going to hit his Q and heal and then finish it off. A bit bloodthirsty, not really thinking about his own life. I think that would have been a clean dive if he hadn't done that. This is actually warded. I didn't know that. It's just like spamming wards all over the place here. Their team, which is really good. Unfortunately, there's 3 of us, and Nidalee's got 4 kills. I've got 6 kills. We're very strong. Even though I haven't gone to buy yet, I've got a Gunblade. I think I got that a while back. secure Rift Herald. I give it to her. I like just keeping my wards, I don't know. Everyone seems to like to pick it up. Yeah, just getting out, using Scuttle Crab to jump to get out. I was in a bit of a bad spot there. I probably shouldn't have gone on that Vel'Koz the way I did. I thought I might be able to one-shot him, but again, haven't bought items. So, recalling. Oh, we really wanted that Grump Gold. There we go. Top tower went down. Good stuff. I think Darius just left a pushing wave accidentally. I don't know if he actually did deliberately. Who knows? So I've got most of Azonia's Hourglass. I'm like probably less than 500 gold off there. This is where the game turns into kind of ARAM mode for quite a while. People just running around. I think that's me pinging stuff. Like we could probably get that. Oh yeah. Jana and I find a Scion. I was just waiting here for the Scion to walk past, and then Jana just shielded me. I just went in and one-shot him. Then I just sit in my shroud while his undead corpse runs around in circles, not being able to find me. So we see Yasuo. Unfortunately, a wave of minions turns up, so we can't. I got dodge tornado here. Can't just get on him because he keeps dashing this way. So we figure he's pretty much dead inevitably. We just let our minions run away. Jana wards for me so I can get it. Windwall, Q. Vel'Koz turns up. I'm pretty much just a bit low on, yeah, R. There we go, Gunblade kill, lol. But he did save Yasuo, so good support play there, I guess. Yasuo is probably worth, well, he's the only one who's worth any gold. Nobody else is worth anything. So the 1-4 or the 1-3 guy becomes 1-4. So that was actually a good play by Vel'Koz to get him out. I think I was running low on ult stacks, so I couldn't actually close the distance to get back to Yasuo to gunblade him. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to walk around the corner. This guy's chasing a support into a jungle that contains an Akali. That's not a smart play. And then he realizes he's surrounded. Jana somehow securing the kill. Not sure how. That's an assist, that should be a kill. That's 902. Ignore that. I want to go get Dragon while these guys go push middle. I'm pinging the Dragon. I probably should just do the turret with them here, to be honest. But there's a Vel'Koz here, and I figure he's probably going to wave clear pretty well. So I just go start doing the Dragon. Finishing up the Dragon very slowly. My team starts getting collapsed on a little bit here. I just leave them. I'm going to finish the Dragon. I'm more than halfway through. I'm almost done. Some fight stuff happens. Darius walks into the middle of a team and starts actually doing what Darius does. Yeah, Nidalee secures it. I am now 903, so I got that kill. Oop, kill that. Finish the scuttle off. We want to try and get mid turret, but now Jin's here clearing. Bit annoying. A bit more ARAM stuff happening. Fast forward a little bit again. I go back and still blue buff because it's up again. I've got the timer from the last time I stole it, so I clear this, I'm pretty sure. Then I'm going to want to be going bot because there's a big wave pushing. Extra CS and wanting to protect our turrets. More ARAM things. Ezreal dodging Jin Ws, which is good. Just push that out. I decide to back. This guy's looking for me. I reckon I could probably 1v2 this at the moment. The only issue is if I get CC'd too much or not. If I can dodge some CC, I'd probably take them both down. They're 2-8. Like 100 CS. I'm 50 CS up now. Alright, so finished Gunblade, got the Hourglass done. I think I'm building a Rylai's at the moment because slowing giant tanks is hilarious and slowing Yasuo is also really good. Speaking of Yasuo, he's about to get gangbanged by 3 people. Not in the fun way. Okay. Yep, cool. Far too many things used to do that, but that's alright. Nidalee gets a little bit feisty here when she shouldn't. But Jana comes in. Oh, I think if she'd actually queued there, she would have killed him. I'm coming through. Scion charges in, kills Janna. Flashes away. I've ignited him, but he's not going to die to that, sadly. I've gone in pretty deep here, and this is... Oh, I needed my auto there to kill him. Had my Q mark on him. Israel nearly finishes him off. I think his E hit a minion or something. I don't know if it's supposed to prioritize champions. Vel'Koz living on less than 20 HP. Pretty amusing. So this goes on for a little bit. I'm just pinging them away because I think we could be doing better stuff. Nidalee just running around. Fast forward a bit here, nothing much going on. These guys finally clearing this up. Go back to mid turret because it's low. There you go. Done. More ARAM. It's literally just ARAM. I'm going bot because I don't want to be any part of any of this. This is just boring for me, like wave clearing backwards and forwards. Nidalee's doing a good job counter jungling, stealing wolves, stealing grump. I'm clearing bot. This guy nearly gets caught, but he's okay. 5 people mid. 5 people mid, and with a bit of wave clear, we can just like not worry about it. But they do actually manage to get this down, I think here. Scion just takes it upon himself to walk into range. Nidalee's doing a good job poking on the side, as she should. I've now gotten a wave up to the turret, and Jin has decided he's going to be the one to walk over. He thinks better of it. Good job. Whole wave denied there, which is nice. I get about a quarter of a turret here. Back to ARAM. Do Scuttle Crab or something here. Yeah. Ezreal just clearing waves mid. It's pretty boring. Darius should be top pushing that. I don't think he can 1v1 Yasuo yet, or maybe he just doesn't know how to do that yet, but stuff's happening. Go back to clear bot. This is what I mean, this game gets a bit dull in the middle. I'm just going to try to keep applying pressure to this lane while they're playing ARAM in the mid. Darius doing a good job of applying pressure to top at the same time, so that kind of spreads their team out a bit. Their team is much better at team fighting than our team is because of the Scion ult and Galio CC and all that business. And then you've got the Yasuo combo with knockups from Galio ult and Scion and all that sort of stuff as well. So they've got a little bit of a wombo happening, whereas we're playing more of a poke team with an assassin. I think I'm doing dragon again. Yeah, no one. The jungler doesn't want to do it, so I'll do it. Janna. Actually, this is quite funny. She gets caught in the jungle and Yasuo ulted, but our team's actually not far away. And I think Darius gets a double kill here. Yep. And then dies because he runs into the undead corpse plus laser. I mean, I don't know what that's about. That's just silly. But hey, 2 for 2, a not that fed top laner and a support and a clueless support, to be honest, for a jungler and a Yasuo. I'll take that all day. It's clearing mid. Again, a little bit boring. Middle issue. It's clearing vision. Push this into turret. Get some damage. I go top with her to try and kill this. They're too slow. Kill that. That's good. These guys are still pressuring mid. That's fine. All the vision in the jungle is good. We've even got a little bit here. This is a zombie ward that I put from my earlier ward. Nidalee still clearing jungle. Excellent stuff. Counter jungling. Her jungle's up, but she's just going to go farm his because why the hell not? You see, Nidalee's actually got insane CS here. She's got 240 CS at 26 minutes. For a jungler, that is absolutely ridiculous, and that's why she's so strong this game. See, she's got like four items almost complete there, plus boots. I've got about the same. I've probably got a pretty large amount of gold on me. So I've just pushed top in. Gonna go do a camp myself. Help Nidalee in the complete annihilation of their jungle. Now another person gets away on 20 HP. Unlucky Nidalee. Darius doing the right thing as well. Pressure a side lane while mid kind of does their thing. Another bad Scion ult. Decent ult from Vel'Koz. Janna walking into the team of ults for no reason. Dies for it again. No worries. I'm trying to flank, but I can't get to Vel'Koz. These guys are sticking too close together. This is one of the things about assassins at low elo. It's quite difficult because the enemy team doesn't ever split up. This is an interesting fight. Darius ults, and Yasuo bleeds to death in his ult, or just afterwards. That was kind of cool. Thankfully, there's a large number of blue minions pushing into the turret. Stuff happening here. Oh, I'm going to jump back because I die here. So, I think I'm trying to one-shot the Jhin here, because he's very low. So I flash, and I think I missed my auto. Yeah, so you see he's still marked. He still had my mark on him, which means I didn't get off my auto. So I've just messed up a combo there. If I get that, I can then maybe Shroud to the side, dodging some CC, and maybe like ult back to here, or maybe a chicken even to get out. But I mess it up, and I die for it. So fair enough, misplays happen. Especially when I'm playing Akali. Okay, Galio TPing back to his turret. Darius did a good job of having a big wave pushing in. I think I set this up as well, leaving it pushing towards turret. I think it was me. I'll just take credit for that. Back to ARAM in the middle. I have purchased a Haunting Guys. So I'm going to go for the Rylai's Leandry's Torment combo. So basically that's by Rylai's, and when you damage people with your spells, it reduces their movement speed by 20% for a second. And when you're using your E and your Q constantly, like Akali's cooldowns are really low. What's this? 2.5 seconds? 3.5 seconds? So if I'm using these two, I can just perma-slow someone, not to mention my ult. And Haunting Guys, when you upgrade that to Leandry's, it has a damage over time, and Darius fighting in the mid lane, getting caught. But did he kill someone? He did, he killed a Jhin. Good job. Yeah, so when you get Rylai's and Leandry's, the Leandry's does percentage HP damage as well as magic pen, so for Galio and Sion in particular, this is going to hurt them a lot. So I'll damage them with a spell, it'll slow them, they'll start taking percentage HP damage, and then because they're slowed, the Leandry's actually does twice as much damage, so it goes from like 1% to 2% or something, or 2 to 4. So it helps you chunk out tanks really well. Ezreal getting a little bit caught here in a long lane versus Yasuo. Janna should just not have gone in here. I don't think that's a good plan. Sion charging down mid. As soon as you hear that, you gotta walk behind a piece of terrain so you don't get hit by it. Janna not positioning very well, but she gets saved here, which is lucky. I'm split pushing because this is happening. Nidalee's cutting off minions and flanking to kill Yasuo. Not bad. Not bad. A bit of a late ult from Galio, unfortunately. And definitely too late for that. Jhin ult, not going to do anything. He's high HP. These guys are out. I'm at the inhibitor turret because I'm like, I'm not playing ARAM. I want to play League of Legends. So, team is pressuring mid, which is exactly what they should be doing. Janna, again, not the best place to be. Another good Vel'Koz ult, finish them off. Nidalee pressuring, which is great. I'm now on the inhib. Nobody's doing anything. This guy's dead for 20 seconds. They're both dead for 20 seconds. I'm getting an inhib. Yeah, Nidalee pressuring constantly. Excellent work. Inhib down. Minions in their base. Stealing blue buff away. Excellent. Go get a dragon afterwards. Excellent. Most of their jungle's gone. Nidalee's been farming their jungle again. Ezreal pressuring mid again. Excellent. So we're just kind of taking advantage of the fact that these guys don't like side lanes for some reason. They just ignore them. Like Yasuo's here pushing stuff, but he's only at river now. I've gone and gotten the dragon, killed Scuttle. I want to go get another camp or two, but I can't. Actually I do. Actually I think I clear this side. Nidalee just stole their blue, so she's got a blue buff, so I don't feel bad about stealing that. These guys are running into the jungle together. Is this guy just taking CS? This is their support. Pretty amusing. Oh, this keeps moving around. Anyway, they go back to play ARAM in the middle again. This lane is pushing back towards them. Not sure if that'll become relevant, I can't remember. So I backed finally. What did I get? Yep, so I've got the legendaries finished. So this is huge. Like I have so much damage here between all these items. And yeah, 265 CS. This guy, poor guy, he's like 90 CS down now. Because he's been playing ARAM. If you sit in the middle with 3 champions, you don't get much CS. I've been stealing the jungle, sitting in a side lane, farming it up. I decided to go mid for a bit here, and I find that it's just ridiculous. The amount of skill shots I have to dodge and CC and all that sort of stuff. It's just not fun. Bad Jhin ult, to be honest. No follow-ups. I needed to ult if he was going to do that. Nidalee flanking again, getting vision, stealing jungle, good stuff. Darius pushing top, good stuff. This is again pushing because I've taken its inhib. Now this is where all the side lane pushing is coming to fruition here, because we've got waves at this turret here to go clear, so it's only 4 people possible being here. Now this is in their base, super minions in their base, and so someone else has to, Sion has to go there now. So again, only 4 people mid, 5 of us, 4 of them. Top is pushing this way, so it's pushing towards them, so they're going to have to deal with that soon. They now have 2 people dealing with super minions, the Yasuo and the Sion, so they have to give up turret. So I jump in and kill the Bel'Koz, jump out, no problems. Janna shields are nice. I think I might have got a heal from Nidalee possibly, I don't know. Nidalee again on the side pressuring. I wasn't sure about this at the time, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it. I feel like she could have just been autoing the turret here, but I don't know, she's creating pressure, that's fine. All good stuff. Still a pink wood here, it's been there for like an hour, that's really weird. Yeah. Poor Sion is so useless at this point. I'm just jumping on Yasuo to make sure he doesn't try and engage anything. Undead corpse running around. Darius running in like a madman. Heals. Jhin ults from the base. I'm just pressuring. I hate fighting here when this is all up, so I just go for the tower and the inhib and let them muck around. I've then gone straight to this because that's what I want to take next. I'm clearing minions and hitting this at the same time. These guys are all just clearing minions. At this point the game's pretty much over, like there's nothing they can do. I really wanted to just kill this guy because he was standing so close. We were exiting, and then they kind of semi-engaged on us. I've noticed that Nidalee's actually left and gone back to farm their jungle. I did a nice Zhonya's to dodge a Vel'Koz, Q and a Sion. Oh, sorry, a Galio E or something. I'm just recovering HP and stuff at this point. We traded a few team members there, not the best. Darius went into 2 turrets for some reason, not really sure why. These guys are dead for 20 or 30 seconds and we've still got 3 team members up, so we're just going to keep pressuring stuff. I'm just going to keep pressuring as much as I can until someone responds to me. Tower down, Sion's not very tanky. He's got a bunch of MR and a little bit of armor I suppose, but he's just, I think he's a bit underleveled. What level is he? 15, yeah, I'm 17. So yeah, nearly 1 combo in there, flashed it out, game over. Alright, so as you can see, Galio matchup not always that hard. Mid lane seemed to be a lot nicer for it. Having to not run too far away to escape is pretty nice. And if you start Doran Shield, it's not too bad. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.